Some of the first 2024 NASCAR Cup Series paint schemes has dropped. Would you buy these cars if they became diecast? Let's take a look. This is the reveal for the number 9 of Chase Elliott, the new Napa scheme for 2024. I actually like this one, and I will warn you right now, this is my favorite of the new schemes that were dropped. I like more blue. I think more blue in the Napa schemes, the better. I'm still not a fan of that line that separates the 9 from the Napa logo on the side of the car, but that's besides the point. I think it looks overall great. I don't know if I like it better than last year's paint scheme. I think this year we're seeing a lot more just solid colors across the entire body of the car. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what I've seen so far and what I feel like we're heading towards. As for the 43 of Erik Jones, with this paint scheme, it was announced that Advent Health is moving from Trackhouse to Legacy Motor Club. And this is also the first time that we're seeing the new Toyota Camry XSE have an actual paint scheme wrap on it, and I have to say I don't like it. The side of this paint scheme is fine. I think it looks great, nothing crazy, and I also think the blue, the petty blue in the 43 with the Advent Health colors combined, I think that looks awesome. But the nose of this car still sucks, and it's just how flat the nose is. Everything just kind of looks bare and blank. I will say though, there's extra space around that Toyota logo where the hood is. I think if you want to get creative with your sponsorship, you could put some additional sponsorship there. But moving on to Chris Buescher, his number 17 Fast and All scheme, and I gotta say, I don't like this one more than last year's. I loved the blue hood with the honeycomb design. Last year, RFK released banger after banger after banger of paint schemes, and this year so far, and we'll get to the last one in a second, I'm kind of disappointed, but I don't really like how segmented this car feels. I think the hood should have been blue. I think it should have been blue, not black. I feel like it looks really weird. It makes everything seem very cookie cutter-esque. Nothing really flows together on this. Again, I'm not a designer. I'm just speaking from somebody who at least just from an eye glance can see these cars and be like, oh, okay, I would buy this or I wouldn't. I would think so far, none of these paint schemes, if they were die cast, I would buy, which is pretty unfortunate. And that leads me to our last paint scheme, which is Brad Keselowski, a Fastenal bodyguard scheme. And I have to say, I don't like this. It's the segmentation of this paint scheme. Nothing really flows together. It's the black hood with the orange. It looks really, really busy. I will say though, something unique about this paint scheme that I think we might see more of moving forward is how the sponsorship space is utilized on this car, specifically on the hood. You'll notice the Fastenal logos kind of outlining the edge of the hood. Otherwise, that would have been empty space on the car. I'm glad that RFK, somebody just geniusly said, hey, this space could be used for our partners to better promote them, to better brand them, to better give them exposure. So I think that's a really big brain move. It's very, very smart, and I think we'll see a lot of other teams maybe move this way going forward. I think that's an excellent use of partnership space. Now, visually, does it look appealing? No, but the paint schemes at the end of the day are to give your brands and your partners that are partnering with you exposure and value, and I think this does just that. However, though, if you look at the design and just my personal opinion, at what cost? That's all I have to say. At what cost? Because I think it cost the design looking pretty good to have all that busyness on there. But hey, kudos to the sponsors. I think they're getting great exposure this way. Of those 4 paint schemes, what was your favorite? Did you like any of them? Did you hate all of them? Let me know in the comments below.